Let's talk about some lessons from the front lines. Can you share some ideas or some insights for companies that are embarking in this new and complex modernization banking journey?
Yes, absolutely, Kazuo. The key challenge what we have seen is that the complexity has increased. Now, when we say complexity is increased, I want to put it in perspective. It is not increased because of the business or the technology that we are migrating. It has increased for two reasons. One is the time factor, because now the time to market is different. Like probably 25 years ago, typically a core banking implementation project would be about 5-year project at least. Today, we are looking at 12 to 18 month cycles. So the time to market is very important. Second thing, the modern technologies, it's just not transformation a core solution. It is converging it and preparing it for other technologies. Yeah, so it's not about modernizing my core from data centers to cloud, making it cloud native, or using smart contracts to implement a transaction engine. It is really about how do I converge and enable this architecture for AI, for blockchain and Web3, combining with being cloud native and other technologies. So that's where the complexity has changed. Now that also means that the customer, within the customer, the business area, the operational area, and the technology have to be very aligned, which is of course a cultural shift. Also, the right partner is very important, where partners have the experience not only on the future, but from where we are coming. So that's where GFT Sophos capabilities really is a leverage and a value added for our customers, because we have seen the world, let's say 20 years behind, and that's where we can prepare for the next stage of the journey. The way I see opportunities for our customers is it's not really about the core, it's about what is your mission and where you want to go in the next 20 years.
Let's talk about accelerators. How those accelerators we have, like DBL and Bank for Us, how they can enhance or simplify this agile and customer-focused journey for banks.
Why do we need these accelerators? Yeah. So what we have seen recently is that there are multiple factors which are becoming very important. Yeah. First of all, we are seeing that now banking services and banking products are also kind of in a way transitioning into other industries. Yeah. For example, retail, telecoms. We are seeing these organizations also starting to adopt banking solutions, which means that it's not their core expertise. Yeah. So let's say if a telecom industry or a retail business wants to implement certain services around buy now, pay later, payment solutions, or some core offerings around lending, then their core expertise is not same as core banking. So definitely accelerators help them, but at the same time, their goal is to kind of in a way focus on their core business operations and customers, whereas we as GFT can actually take the ownership of managing their core solutions platform. So that's where Bank for Us and our digital banking enablers allows us to kind of take that responsibility and provide a solution for our customers where we manage the platforms for them.
Can we validate this idea that saying that those accelerators allow customers to have more velocity because they don't need to build from scratch, but at the same time they have more flexibility according to their needs?
Yes, absolutely, Kazuo. It's very important that, like for our customers, is that it's not only about implementation, right? So when we enable a certain core solution into an ecosystem, there are a lot of different aspects around it. Yeah, the full life cycle for the implementation. Second thing is then we have to maintain these solutions in production, adapt them to changing regulation, also build other operational capabilities around monitoring, around risk. So it is a lot of investment, both in terms of human capital and economics around enabling the solution. So what we do as GFT is that with our expertise, we already have experience doing this for multiple customers. So the value that we provide to a customer is that we take the ownership, we do this faster, and then the customer can adopt the solutions and keep on kind of adapt or kind of changing it, or kind of in a way working with us in a collaboration so that we can integrate into their overall solution stack. So in that way, it reduces the complexity for them. It reduces or simplifies the overall investment in terms of time and human capital, and they have a great partnership with us. Yeah, so I think in that way, the future, I would say, is really for the customer, if they want to grow exponentially in their business, They also need a partner who actually shares the same value in terms of exponential growth, and we take the ownership of the complexity so that they can focus on their core business.
Kaushal, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Kazuo.
Thank you.